Good morning, dear brothers and sisters. Greetings to you from Punadipadu Church of Christ, Andhra Pradesh, India. Dear brothers and sisters, on this Lord's Day, once again, I welcome every one of you to study a few words, the short topic from Bible, from the Scriptures. In the Old Testament, we can see many experienced people. Among them, King David is always evergreen. His experiences are applicable to present condition also. Today I have chosen Psalm number 27 for our study. In all these 14 verses, we can learn few things. See, 1 to 3, verses 1 to 3 says, his fearless trust in God. No fear about body. Usually everybody they're thinking about body. He don't have any fear about body. And people may destroy body only, not soul. The soul of the one who trusts in God is safe. This is what he's confident. His confidence is confident feeling. If we read 1 John chapter 4, verse 4, letters of John, 3 letters are there in that 1 John chapter 4, verse 4. Usually we are reading this oftentimes. See, "Hear of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world." John wants to analyze. You also having someone with you who is greater than those who are in the world. So we need to have enough confidence that he is having capacity to save us, to protect us from every destruction, from every situation. So in these 3 verses, we can see particular concept. And 4 to 6 is actually trust is joyful. Trust is joyful. In the times of trouble, tragedy, we want to do is go into a corner and hide. We will go into the corner of our rooms, our house, and we can hide ourselves. We don't want to see anyone. I know one of my friends, he got AIDS, HIV. In his last days, he never allowed anybody to see. He was gone into the corner of the room, in the darkness. He was hided himself for 3-4 months before death. So likewise, whether it is small or big, whatever situation, whatever condition, whatever thing, we don't want to see people, their faces. We just hide ourselves. We want to be alone. Sometimes we are shouting upon our family members also, leave me alone. But David's position is not like that. It is appearing entirely different, opposite. He asks God to draw him closer to his side during these times. See, to hide him inside his dwelling place. To hide him inside his dwelling place. He don't want to hide himself in the corner, but he wanted to hide in the place of God, where God is dwelling. And next one is, actually in the trust there is a confidence. All going to fail. Physical exercises. We are believing upon banks or something insurance or medical insurance and investments and everything. But finally, they are going to fail. If our trust is on God, certainly God will take care of us. All these things are physical, temporal. But trust upon God is only permanent. Only permanent. Till 10 verses, David explained about his own experience, own heart, own agony. But 11 onwards, it was different. Verse 11, he is asking God, teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. He is depending upon God. First, he explained everything about his experiences, and then he started to beg God, God, strengthen me. Strengthen me. Teach me thy way, your way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. My enemies are attacking me and always hunting me. So I want a certain plain path. Please lead me. And verse 12, he's asking about the protection. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies. For false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. Dear brothers and sisters, this is what the request of King David. In everyone's life, there are many up and downs. Without up and downs, we cannot travel. Without problems, we cannot travel. Without tears, we cannot travel in our lives. But how to face that? How to bear such a pain? It is necessary to you and me also to know from the will of God only. So I have chosen 27th chapter of King David's Psalms. Finally, what he is going to say, verse 14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. The total today's message from God through me is, please wait on God. Actually, in fact, waiting is so boring, so headache also. If we try to go from one place to another place, if we need to wait in the bus stop for a few minutes, not even 30 minutes also, we are getting vexed. We are trying to get some bicycle or two-wheeler, or by walk also we will go. But waiting is always headache. But in the waiting only, there is a result. God will help you in the right time to strengthen yourselves to face all the burdens, all the different kinds of temptations, all the attacks of our enemies. Of course, in those days, people, they are enemies to David. But nowadays, different various kinds of situations, all are enemies to us. While we are trying to continue in our lives, minute to minute, day by day, many types of problems are attacking upon us. So let's fight against them by the will of God. May God strengthen you. May God strengthen me in the right time. Please pray for me and the activities of the Punajpadu Church of Christ. And we will also pray for you. May God be with you all. Till we meet again next Sunday morning.